Hey everyone, Greg here with Aquipor, and I wanted to do a quick primer on what Aquipor is, what we're developing, and almost kind of a basis for our technology and our business model. Because I know as we've launched this crowdfund campaign, we've gotten a lot of questions over social media and even into our email inboxes about what is different. To just start things off, what is different about Aquapor's permeable concrete and all the different permeable pavements that have been out there in the past, like porous concrete, permeable asphalt, even interlocking pavers? And I think that's a great place to jump off. So, to start, Aquapor's permeable concrete is a completely different technology in the way that it is made. So, this material, which is extremely low in terms of its CO2 footprint, doesn't use any Portland cement in the mix. And so, what does it use to make this strong, durable, and also permeable material? We use an assemblage of industrial minerals that basically go into other industries, and they are in vast abundance. We use some water and then a very light, what we call our kicker agent. It's not Portland cement. So obviously can't get into all the details here because it's proprietary. But when these components come together, it creates a strong material that has large voids between it. Now, or I should say, large amount of voids between it. What it also has is a porosity that's measured at the nanoscale. And so the pores are so small that the majority of dirt, debris, and particulate matter gets filtered onto the surface, as opposed to like porous concrete, which is meant to have, it has very large voids throughout it, and it's meant to let, large volumes of water go through it, but it's also very prone to clogging. So all the, sediment, particulate matter, debris, dirt, all the stuff that you find on a city street that gets washed away in stormwater, when it gets into the pores of porous concrete, it's known to clog that material up. So our technology functions more like a filter. It's almost like a concrete filter. So that's step one. But the second piece of this, and when we talk about what Aquipor is going to be in the world, we're really building our model to be an engineering company with these unique technologies. And so you can have the greatest permeable concrete or permeable pavement in the world. If it's not joined with really good engineering and system design, it will definitely fail. And so a lot of times we get questions from people talking about erosion and sinkholes. And, well, why would you put this in the street? Because it's just going to cause settling of the street. And all those are actually thoughtful comments because there's a lot of truth to that. So our permeable concrete will always be in conjunction with our patented engineered system designs that account for natural soil hydrologies and, average rainfall, average precipitation of a given site location, and at which point we design the system around those parameters. With also part of our system design includes very large steady state permeable detention cells under our permeable concrete. And so it's a full system design. Now, what we envision for the future is being able to do large green infrastructure projects. And I want to touch on this because we get a lot of interest right now for just pavers. So think about patio pavers or unitized pavers in someone's residential driveway. That's a market that we're looking at closely, but ultimately I think what Aquipor is going to become is a larger scale green infrastructure engineering and technology company. So I think early on, as we get to market, yes, we will entertain some of those smaller residential type projects, but in the end, we are certainly an engineering, procurement, and construction management company with unique technologies we think that can solve big water issues in the city. So on that note, we recently launched another crowdfunding campaign. Our goal is to raise up to $4.5 million, give or take. And what this will do for us is it really launches our go-to-market strategy, and it helps us start to bring in key personnel and key talent as we staff out, our technical and engineering teams, and take, from our first project, scale up into larger design build type contracts. And so that's where we're at with Aquipor. If you have any other questions, or you're intrigued by what we're doing, I would certainly ask that you go to aquipor.com. That's our website, or go to startengine.com/Aquipor. And that is where you can find our regulation crowdfunding campaign and our offering. And it has really all the business details that you would want as you go and investigate what we're up to at Aquipor. And as we head into this third crowdfund, again, we're trying to raise up to about $4.5 million, give or take. We think this capital will, as we finish up our last stages of R&D, it will help support our early go-to-market strategy and allow us to now start bringing in talent and personnel to staff out, our technical and engineering teams, and scale up from our first project. So we're extremely excited about this. If you want to learn more, definitely go to startengine.com/Aquipor. That talks all about our crowdfund offering. Or you can go to our website at aquipor.com. And of course, check us out on social media. We're, on basically all the main channels, our main platforms. So again, I want to thank you for your time, and we'll catch up with all of you on the next episode of The Water Voice.